You know what's really weird? Right now I look like Kylie Jenner, but she had fake filler lips, obviously, and eyebrow lift, and I had neither of those. This is 100% natural. It's so weird. It's like I've been under a rock and then all of these people are trying to get surgery to look like me. I'm afraid next still hunts me down and wear my skin because there can only be one. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are dying to know which of the mosquitoes are the most potent of them all out of 3 continents. Because I can only vouch for 3 because I've only been to 3. I'll just say that Europe has the most easygoing mosquitoes, and I want to live there because of that. When I got bit by a mosquito in Europe, the country is near Russia, Slavic country. The mosquito bite, if you left it alone, it only mildly it was itchy and stayed for 3 days, and compared to the rest it's like phew. Next is America. Canadian and American mosquitoes, I would say they're the same breed, and if you got bitten by one, it will itch for 5 to 7 days. It's your standard annoying mosquito. It's not mild per se, but it's not like Big Daddy devastating. It's really annoying though. I'm in South USA right now, but I just got bit by a mosquito a few days ago, and even with doing the protocol of negating mosquito bite, it was still like annoyingly itchy. Maybe it cut down like 70% if I didn't put the protocol, but it lasted a solid 3 days. When I do it to Europe bite, it's just completely absolved. No itchiness. No itchiness as soon as I put it on. The mosquito is the most impressive one I've seen in my life. She was one desperate mama because she speedrun bit me in 4 places in under 30 seconds. So as you guessed it by deduction, the mosquito in China, Asia, they're the worst. They bite you. I think they're actually bigger, like 10% bigger than the mosquitoes here. They're like tiger mosquitoes. I would call them tiger mosquitoes. They're not crane flies, but they're like buff mosquitoes. And when they bite you, oh my gosh. In Guangzhou, like South China, I think the mosquitoes are way worse than the northern Chinese mosquitoes, but they're still like similar and a lot worse than American mosquitoes. When they bite you, it's just so bad. I don't even know how I don't see Westerners complain about how bad the mosquito bite is when they go to China, because it's I'm Chinese and it shocks even me when I go back there. Oh my god, I keep smacking like my lips because they're so fat and they get dry really easy. But definitely you need to bring some mosquito medicine if you plan to go to China, especially if you plan to go sightseeing to all the pretty places, because the mosquito problem is out of control there and they can legitimately ruin your good time. That's how bad they are. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that the mosquitoes in China that I'm talking about are probably the same in Korea and Japan, and both are awesome places to visit and you better watch out. It itches for 2 weeks, about 3 at about 100% capacity, and it doesn't get milder at all for like at least a week, maybe even 2. I just have really bad trauma from back then, especially when I was in Guangzhou, South China. But the Mongolia mosquitoes are bad too, but not as hellish as the South China ones I remember. On the bright side, if you rub Germex or any kind of hand sanitizer or alcohol on the mosquito bite, like 99% alcohol, like this doctor alcohol, not get drunk alcohol, then the irritation and itchiness pretty much goes away immediately and stays away. I remember that's how it was when I was in Mongolia. I can't testify for Guangzhou, I didn't have that and I was just suffering. Since I got bit recently, I tried that for my bite of the week. And yeah, it was a persistent mosquito bite. So now you know, if you live in Europe, count yourself lucky, you have some mild suckers. I'm kind of curious about Africa and Australia because everything there, like all the animals, seem to be 1,000 times more potent. So, aren't they supposed to make that interference project where they make all the mosquitoes, male or female? What happened to that? I didn't hear them going through with that. Why? My mom.